Hi, I'm Miguel Lopez with Grace Chapel in Covington, Louisiana. And I did youth ministry a long time before we started this church. Most of my time doing youth work I spent on the high school campus. And predominantly I was looking for those kids who were distant from God. What I found was, I guess the best analogy to describe it is picking fruit off a tree. That when fruit is ripe, sometimes all you have to do is bump the tree and the fruit will fall. But when fruit is green, it takes more time. You have to be patient, and you can't just pull it off the branch. You have to water, fertilize, and wait. And so, like I say, most of the time I try to reach those kids that were distant, which meant that when I first met them, I couldn't mention Jesus Christ right off the bat, but rather I began to try to build a relationship and build trust so that in time, as we began to talk about Christ, I would have that first opportunity to share the gospel, and maybe a second and a fifth and maybe a 10th opportunity. And so, sure enough, there were kids who I met when they were in 7th grade who didn't accept Christ till they were seniors in high school. And that's been the same philosophy of our church, Grace Chapel, is we're trying to find those distant people, those hard-to-reach people. And so they're a lot like green fruit, where they're not ready to hear the gospel and to receive Christ the first time we meet them. But what we hope is that as they come and as they hear God's word and as they get to know other believers, that little by little they'll come to Christ.